Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Tom back here with another video. So last night, obviously, we did get the new Baron Davis stats. We also got the Chris Webber stats. And then today we did find out that the last player for Chris Webber is going to be Pink Diamond Magic. Now I'm going to be breaking down every single one of these cards, including the season of giving Rip Hamilton. But before we do that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please smash that subscribe button as you're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. So within the IDOLS set, I feel like we've been kind of IDOLS has been going on forever, to say the least. I feel like it's been a course of 2 or 3 months. So finally, the fact that the first IDOLS, there's going to be 3 of them, is coming to an end is kind of a good feeling, because it's just kind of the next step for my team, in my opinion. But let's start here with Ruby Gary Harris. 28 golds, 2 bronze badges, 6'4", 6'6" wingspan, is obvious that shooting guard. Hotspots from 3 out of 5 places around the arc. 89 3 ball, 80 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 82 speed ball, 86 speed, as well as an 89 lateral quickness. And I don't want to say that this card is going to be super good, but he's pretty solid. Now, it's going to be interesting to see, because I feel like now when 2K tries juicing cards, they're giving everybody the blinders, which on current gen is steady shooter. So it's just going to be interesting to see how that kind of develops just throughout the game, because I personally don't like steady shooter because I play more on current gen. But six wise, he's decent. Jump shot 70 is a butter release on quick. So honestly, I think Gary Harris is going to be pretty solid for a Ruby card, or for a lot of the budget players out there. The next card here is Amethyst Lonzo Ball. Troydan is a happy man today. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, 1 Hall of Fame badge, 31 on gold. Hotspots from the top of the key and right corner, which isn't bad. 84 3 ball, okay. 85 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 88 speed, and 89 lateral quickness. At 6'6" at point guard, gold catch and shoot quarter specialist, hot start, can get range extender. Hall of Fame break starter, has a ton of other badges. You can apply quick first step, gold clamps, hard crusher, interceptor. Guys, I'm not gonna sit here and lie with you. I think a fully badged Lonzo, and by fully badged I mean you put range extender and you put quick first step. Now that's expensive to do, but if you do that, he could be easily a top 10 point guard in the game. Like, he is elite stat and badge wise, honestly. 85 driving dunk, good defensive tendencies, and you also got to remember he's 6'6". He's gonna be beating people up. That's the downfall though. The set shot 9. I was hoping they'd give him his old release that he had. I think what was it, 2K18, 2K19, I don't know. But that set shot absolutely kills the card. I kind of forgot about how bad that is. With Pro 2, Pro 6 movement on the back, it's not terrible. Doesn't have Showtime dunks either. Forget what I said about Lonzo. He's still going to be solid, but not a top 10 caliber point guard in the game. Dennis Rodman. The last Dennis Rodman we saw was this one, which was just ultimately a huge letdown. But he is 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, 1 Hall of Fame badge, 10 on gold, 2 on silver with 3 on bronze. 57 3 ball. What more do you need me to see? Like, what more do you need to see? 57 3 ball. He's basically the same as this diamond card. And this diamond, is it the exact same? 62 3 ball. Hold on, whoa. Okay, he's not the exact same, but basically the same player, and that other card wasn't usable. So neither is this Dennis Rodman. I mean, what's he gonna do? He doesn't even have good defensive tendencies. This card might be the worst card we get all day. That Dennis Rodman card is just absolutely terrible. Next card here is Diamond Brook Lopez, 7 feet tall, 7'5" wingspan. Does come with 9 Hall of Fame badges, 17 on gold. 93 3 ball, comes with the 75 driving dunk. That's okay. The thing about Brook Lopez that I like, 70 speed, 74 lateral quickness isn't bad. I rocked with the Ruby Brook Lopez for a while when he got evoed, but this Brook Lopez is even better. Great interior defender, half corner, pick and popper, pump fake, right show, gold catch and shoot, range extender, hot zone hunter. He doesn't have steady shooter. You love to see it. And just look at the defensive badges. I think Brook Lopez is one of the most underrated cards that came out today. Now, if you give him D'Antoni and a speed shoe, it's going to give him a 77 speed, which is serviceable enough. But that's the only thing that I'm kind of worried about, is that speed. I think he's going to be a better version of a like Tim Duncan type of card with just kind of his shooting badges. But defensively, he's going to be very elite as well. And that's just kind of who he reminds me of, is that Tim Duncan type card. I love his defensive tendencies. I personally don't mind the Brook Lopez release. I used it with Elgin Baylor for the longest time. And I think as far as budget centers are concerned, he's going to be on a pretty similar level to a Diamond Chris Bosh, maybe just a tad bit worse. Next card here is Diamond Rip Hamilton. Obviously, he's in the season of giving collection, so I don't know exactly how he's going to be obtained. Maybe there is a locker code, and then to go along with that, he'll be available in limited this weekend. But 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, hotspots from both corners and the left hash. 6 Hall of Fame badges, 27 on gold, 91 3 ball, 80 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 85 speed, and 86 lateral quickness. And here's the thing I'm going to say about the season of giving players. Obviously, no range extender and steady shooter hurts him, and he's okay on defense, but nothing too crazy. But if you can get him out of a locker code, he can definitely hold it down on your team. Like for my no money spend account, my new one, he's gonna be a serviceable addition if I can end up getting him from the locker code or from limited this weekend, which I might end up playing a lot of on that account to get some of the players. So Rip Hamilton is definitely very, very solid. The next card here is another IDOLS player, point guard, shooting guard, 6'3", 6'6", wingspan, Sidney Moncrief. He's terrible, okay? I can't tell you anything else. He's terrible. Hey, look at his badges. He only has 21 total badges, no hot spots from 3, 83 ball. I get it. I get the defense, but I get it. As far as an on-ball defender, he might be one of the best in the game. But it just doesn't matter. That cannot make up for the lack of everything else that he's going to give you. You can't really even badge him out to make him better because he's missing too much. I just personally could never run the card. I get it. 98 lateral quickness, 91 speed. I understand all of it. But when you compare this guy to a diamond Scottie Pippen or any other of the best diamonds in the game like Eddie Jones, he just doesn't quite compare. Is he bad? Is he usable? He's usable. But I would just never, ever, ever want to run this card. No showtime. Can't really do anything for you on the offensive end at 6'3". Just kind of a liability. Then we get into Pink Diamond Larry Legend here. Now we're getting into the cards. First thing to note with Larry Legend. 6'9", 7 foot wingspan. Power forward, small forward. So the same thing we saw last year. Hot spots from legitimately everywhere. Everywhere. He reminds me of Blake Griffin. Everywhere he has hot spots. 14 Hall of Fame badges, 32 on gold, 96 3 ball. Does only come with a 75 driving dunk, but that's okay. I think the 75 driving dunk will be serviceable enough because he does have showtime, or you can give him showtime and just look at this. Like that's enough. So as long as he's consistently dunking the ball, which he should be, he should get some showtime dunks. Now that's something I'm a little bit worried about with the driving dunk, but I think he should be okay. If he's not, then we'll worry about that at a later time. But to go along with that, 85 speed ball, 86 ball, 85 speed, and a 94 lateral quickness. So the really biggest downfall I see with Larry Bird is that his speed just needs a little bit of an upgrade. But once that happens, he's going to be very, very solid. You can play him at the power forward. You can play him at the small forward. It's just not going to matter because of how good he is on the defensive end. Now, the one thing I do like about this Larry Legend, and I'm going to talk about it a lot. So some badges I don't think you can apply on current gen at least are consistent finisher and unpluckable. He has both of those, okay? And the reason that's such a big deal is because consistent finisher, that's for mistiming releases or on layups. And so that's a very, very important badge to have on current gen at least. The one thing I would say is on next gen, this card's going to be the best card in the game. Okay, he will be. Hall of Fame range with Hall of Fame blinders. It's not even going to be close. Larry Legend will be the best card in the game on next gen. Also has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, clutch shooter, corner specialist, dead eye, difficult shots, flexible, green machine, range extender, and slippery off ball. So some of the guys like JR have some great shooting badges, but they don't have them all. Like every important shooting badge outside of Hot Zone Hunter, which is on gold, he has on Hall of Fame, which is just absolutely ridiculous. And even his finishing badges are just fine. You give him showtime, he has everything he needs. Playmaker wise, obviously he even comes with quick first step, which is just absolutely ridiculous. But you know, stop and go, needle threader, handles for days. I know I'm being picky, but what else are you going to give the card? Defensively, he has box, clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator, off ball pest, pick dodger, tie spinner, and trapper. If you want to give him, you know, chase down artist, pickpocket, I don't know, rebound chaser, rim, you can definitely badge him out on defensive end. But the one thing I like about Larry Bird is he comes very complete. He comes with, what is it, 46 total badges. So you fully badge him out. He's a pink diamond, 5 badge spots. You're going to have 51 total badges, which is just absolutely incredible for Larry Bird. Tendency-wise, 85 driving dunk, great defensive tendencies. 6-wise, Larry Bird release on quick release timing. I'm telling you guys, this card is going to be elite. And the reason I say that is because he just has a ton going for him. Like, even if you don't have to dribble with him, he can just spot up, but he is going to green almost every single shot for you. The only thing that scares me a little bit is the steady shooter, but I guess Hall of Fame steady shooter is better than everything else. But still, I hate steady shooter. But on next gen, he's going to be incredible. Now, the IDOLS player that is kind of the lock-in is Pink Diamond Magic. Now, the one thing I have my whole decks about Magic, 6'9", 7 foot wingspan, which is incredible. Look at his hot spots from 3. On current gen, that's a big letdown. And the reason I say that is because hot spots are so important. He's got 11 Hall of Famers, 31 golds, and 1 silver badge. 84 3-ball, which is why I wish he had hot spots. 85 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 94 ball handle, 93 speed acceleration, as well as an 88 lateral quickness. So defensively, he's incredible. But the thing is, you can give him showtime, but tell me why. Please, 2K. Tell me why he has Showtime, or you could give him Showtime. And he's got basic one-handers off one, rim grazers off one, and under basket regular. Can you give my man some Showtime dunks? So let me get this straight. You want to give Dwayne Wade Showtime dunks, but not Magic Johnson, who is a rim running point guard who is going to be basically useless now. I get it. Magic Johnson wasn't a Showtime type player as far as dunking wise in his prime. But, you know, Rudy Gobert can't shoot threes either, so can we get my man's Magic some Showtime, please? And then I'll be a lot higher on the card. I get it. He doesn't have hot zones, so that's fine. But at least give him some Showtime dunks, 2K. Anyways, pretty good on defense, as you guys can see. Good rebounder. He's going to do a lot for you. He's 6'9" at the point guard position. Going to grab rebounds. Going to play good defense. It's just I wish he was a little bit more complete. He even has hot zone hunter, but as you guys can see, it's not really going to matter. And you can make him decent enough on offense. You can give him range extender. You can give him, I mean, I don't know what else you're going to give him, honestly. Range extender is the one thing I think you need to put on him because you're not going to be shooting the ball that much with him. But that's the main thing. It's just playmaking-wise, the Hall of Fame break starter, dimer, floor general, leader threader. Those are pretty good badges, as well as defensively he's pretty complete as well once you give him clamps and intimidators. So, I mean, there's a lot to like with Magic Johnson, especially on the defensive end, I feel like, with his speed and just the way he's going to move. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan with 93 speed at the point guard position. That's unlike anything we've ever seen before. But it's just, there are some big downsides to Magic as well. So you just kind of got to prioritize. Is Magic what you're looking for in your point guard? For me, I just don't think he's going to be quite the D-Wade, D-Rose, or Baron Davis level. After Magic Johnson, they just put Chris Webber back. So I'm guessing they just updated my man's Chris. 6'9", 7'3" wingspan, hot spots from both corners. Looks like the badges are the same. Now, he does have Showtime, or he can get Showtime. Same thing, can get Showtime dunks. No way. They changed his release. They gave him the Kemba Walker release and put it on quick dribble sigs. Now has the Pro 2 moving behind the back. These might be what his last card had. I don't know. They're not incredible, but they're still Pro dribble sigs. So he's going to have that going for him. Let's see. 94 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball, 84 speed with ball. Interior, they did update his perimeter because I think his perimeter was at a 59. Now it's at a 76. That's a big W now. And 87 speed, 87 acceleration. This card is looking pretty good now. I'm not going to sit here and lie with you guys. Like, he's looking pretty good, especially, I would honestly, and they did update his interior a little bit better as well. So, I mean, he's kind of looking, he's really looking like the man with the plan now. I'm not going to lie with you. Hall of Fame acrobat, contact, finisher, fancy footwork, relentless. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist. Still a steady shooter, which I don't know how I feel about it. Hall of Fame dimer, box, intimidator, rebound chaser, and worm. So, with this new update, I can't sit here and lie with you. If you play Chris Webber at center, he's really looking tough. Like 87 speed, 83 lateral quickness. He is looking really, really good with that 94 3 ball. I can't sit here and lie. Would I recommend locking him in? Absolutely not. But he is a top guy. He's a top big man in the game. There's no way around it. So Chris Webber's actually pretty good now, but I'm still highest on everybody we got today on Larry Bird. Magic Johnson's he's okay. You know, I'm not as high on him as I thought I would be going into the video, but Chris Webber stunned me with just those little bit of upgrades, little bit of tweaks. His jump shot change is intriguing as well. Obviously, Brook Lopez, just going to give you kind of what Chris Bosh gives you, a little bit different, but just kind of that feel. Then Lonzo Ball and Gary Harris are both okay for budget ballers. That is going to wrap it up for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.